Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock. So, transfer deadline day it is today, although it looks to be maybe a bit of a quiet one here for us by the sound of it so far. If anything is likely to happen, it is most likely to be departures at this football club. So far, by the looks of it, nothing new so far been mentioned about bringing new players into this club so far. But we are going to be talking about in this video how this transfer window has gone. The players were brought in. The players that Teddy rejected, where there's been two being mentioned, and departures as well. One with a contract termination, and another one, although we have turned down an approach for it, but there's still time in this transfer window to go, so you never know, things could still possibly happen so far at this football club. But I'm not going to be building my hopes up about any more players arriving at this football club so far. And look who I've got with us.
Hello mate, how are you?
Aye, not bad yourself?
I'm fine.
Aye, so Archer, how do you think this transfer window has gone so far? I'm in a bit two minds about it. The positives are we've got some new faces in through the door. Another one is we've looked at a position that needed sorting out. The left back spot. My only issues I have with these is that these are not permanent signings, and we needed a striker desperately, and it looks like that might not happen anymore by the looks of it.
Yeah, looks like we're not going to be getting a striker at this point of view, especially when it's deadline day. But for me, I was hoping we would have at least got a striker in, because if we don't get a striker in, we'll just have to deal with the strikers that we've got: Joe Linton, Gail, Muto, and Andy Carroll. But for me, obviously, Joe Linton has not really done it for me. But what Joe Linton would need is like some cover to give him some like a strike partner. But when he's doing it by himself, he can't do it.
Yeah.
But the incomings.
Yeah, what do you think of them that were brought in?
Bentaleb was the first one that came in. I reckon he's alright. I've seen him play against Oxford in the FA Cup. He looked okay, but he just needs to adapt with his teammates and see how he does. Obviously, that's a view to a permanent deal.
It could be, yes.
Yeah, and then obviously Lazaro, was it Lazaro that we got in?
Yes, from Inter Milan.
Yeah, so I reckon I'm really confident in that young guy. See how he does. And now he's a right back and plays right wing as well.
Yeah, I think his natural position is a winger, mostly on the right, but I play here he can play wing back as well.
Yeah, so obviously it'd be nice to see him play at St James's Park. And also the last deal was yesterday, Danny Rose. I'm really quite happy that we got Danny Rose in, especially with the two injuries that we've got to deal with Paul Dummett and Jetro Willems when he against Chelsea. And it's nice to see that Danny Rose has come in, and he's already spoke to Keith Dow today.
Yes, I said.
So that he said that he spoke to his agent, and he wanted the deal to happen, and I'm really happy about that. Normally the players don't really do that. It's normally the agent. So I'm quite confident to see what Danny Rose is going to do at St James's Park.
Yeah, I think with the one with the Danny Rose deal, it's an England international. Yeah. He's proven in the Premier League, and yeah. I know he played for Sunderland, but only thing we ask is that they give it the absolute best here at this football club overall, pretty much.
Yeah. So I totally agree with you there. Both of them that have just came through, It's a big step up, and see what these three guys can do at St James's Park in a black and white shirt.
Okay, so how would you rate this transfer window out of 10? I think I'm going to rate it about a 5.
Yeah, I'll stick with 5.
Yeah, there's been so like it's just like we've got some new faces, but we haven't spent any money so far.
Yeah, I totally agree. But just we haven't really like you say we haven't really spent money. I'm like I haven't really like bought a player or anything. It's just mainly been loans, really, hasn't it?
Certainly has, yes. Well, we'll talk on the ones that thought we could have had, but decided they turned down the offer themselves, the player. So there's 2 we're going to name off. One of them is Olivier Giroud. What did you think? He said his preferred area was still in London. What would you, if he did come through, what would be your thoughts on him?
If he came through, I would have been happy with Giroud. He's an experienced player.
Yeah.
He's played from Montpellier, Arsenal, and Chelsea. So I would have been happy to have Giroud, but unfortunately he's turned us down. This is the second time we've approached him. Last year and this year.
Yeah, and the other one, which unfortunately we're going to have to get off your phone because we'll keep forgetting his name, unfortunately.
Yes, give us a minute.
But yes,
So here it is.
it is the Lille midfielder Boubakary Soumer. Now, if we got this lad in, we would have actually broken our transfer record again. It was rumoured to up to 35 to 40 million pounds. Again, deal was agreed, everything, but again, it was just the player that turned the move to us himself. But do you think we needed another centre midfielder around? Because we've got so far too many now. Although it might have been good to break our transfer record again.
Yeah, it would have been nice to break the transfer record again. I would have been happy to have him, but like if you look at the midfielders that we've got, the Longstaff brothers, Shelby, Hayden, Ben Taleb,
Yes.
and obviously the M5. But if we got him in, I would have been happy to have him, because it would have been 35 million
To 45 with possibly add-ons.
up to 45 million add-ons, but unfortunately, we still got Savia and Colback, haven't we?
Gotta get rid of those 2, can we?
No, cannot.
And we'll now go on to the possible departures. One was a contract termination, as I said, and the other one we did turn down an approach. The contract termination, and will now be a free agent and is now out of this club, is Sung-yueng. What do you think about that? He's no longer a player of this football club and is now a free agent.
I was, well, I didn't really expect it at first, but obviously he wasn't really getting any game time on the boost. I think last game he played against us was Leicester away when I went to the match with Sharky.
Oh dear.
Yes. So I think that was the last game he played for. Now that he's left, I just want to wish him all the best in the future, and he's done his bit at Newcastle, and it's obviously it's time to move on, isn't it?
Yes, well, my thoughts are, I think last season he did well to step in when he could, but this season it looks like he's completely been frozen out. The squad, I think he's only played about 2 or 3 games this season, and since we've still got Shelby Hayden, the Longstaff brothers have come up through the ranks. We've now got Ben Taleb. You could probably tell now he was not gonna have a future at this football club anymore, really.
Yeah, it's like you say, he did all right with Rafa Benitez, but now obviously it's a new season. He didn't really fit into Steve Bruce's plans, but obviously, like I say, just wish wish him all the best. But also, I heard this morning that that AC Milan have want to offer Matty Longstaff for a 5.5 year deal.
What, seriously? When did that come on?
Literally this morning that AC Milan want to offer Matty Longstaff a 5.5 year contract because he only can like join like clubs from Europe. Obviously, Newcastle haven't like extended a new contract for Matty Longstaff, but obviously it's deadline day. Anything can happen. But I just wish we signed Matty Longstaff straight away and extend his contract.
Oh, I never heard of that one unless it came from some random tabloid piece of rubbish or some indie random crappy website on the internet now these days, pretty much. Well then, another one could have been maybe a possible departure. It is actually Christian Atsu. Now, we apparently have rejected an approach from Blackburn Rovers from him. I know apparently West Brom are interested in him here as well. So what do you think of that one?
I reckon might have to send him out on loan between Blackburn and West Ham.
West Brom.
West Brom, sorry. I reckon he probably would go to a championship club.
Yeah, to me, I just don't think he cuts it at this level in the Premier League. Unfortunately, I think he did well for us in the Championship, to be fair to him. But yes, I think a lot of fans would be happy to get this player off the wage bill there, pretty much. I don't know how long he's got left on his contract at this football club, but I think a loan move away to a Championship club would actually do him more better.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. He would be better off to go to a Championship club, just to get some game time.
Oh well, and there you go. That is that then. So, what do you think about the players that were brought in? How would you rate this transfer market, this January transfer market this season? What do you think about the deals that did reject us? The two players that said they didn't want to come to the club, and what do you think about the departures as well? Key is now a free agent, so the thing with this one doesn't have to be done by 11 o'clock tonight because he'll be a free agent now, which he is because the contract terminated. And do you think Christian Atsu looks like he's on his way out of this football club? You never know. There's still a canny bit of transfer market, and will we get any more players in this football club? As I said, I'm not building my hopes onto it. I think there'll be no more incomings at this football club, but yet again, I could be wrong. So as always, let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, as I said, and if you haven't checked me out, please hit the subscribe button, and don't go away yet because we've still got another video to get through, which you'll probably know what it will be.
Happy deadline day, everyone.